Some big news in this video. The US is going to lift its COVID testing requirements for travelers entering into the United States. We'll discuss the implications for travelers entering the United States and whether this is also going to be impacting visitors, those of you on work visas, and permanent residents. So if this is of interest to you, I'll see you on the other side. Hello everybody, and welcome back to our immigration channel. This is a place where you get the most up-to-date immigration news, immigration updates, and everything else that you need to make your immigration journey less stressful. My name is Jacob Sapochnick, and I'm an immigration attorney located in San Diego, California, and I help clients in all 50 states and all over the world. And in this video, we'll discuss the recent announcement from CDC about lifting testing requirements for travelers entering the United States. This is an issue that has a lot of confusion for a lot of people that are trying to travel to the United States, and I'm going to explain in this video who is it going to apply to, when it's going to be effective. So make sure you watch this video all the way until the end. But before we do that, if you're here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos, and also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to recommend this video to more people just like you. So the big news is that CDC has lifted the requirements that international travelers need a COVID test before entering the United States. This requirement is going to end on Sunday at midnight, and so any international traveler entering the United States after that time is no longer required to have proof of a negative COVID test before entering the United States. However, this is specifically applicable to US citizens coming back home. So if you're not a US citizen or a green card holder or traveling to the United States on an immigrant visa, if you are a tourist or come here on a work visa, you still need proof of a negative COVID test before entering the United States. Now, that requirement may also end at some point, but for the moment, based on this new announcement, if you are a non-immigrant, you still need proof of COVID tests before entering the United States. And since the requirement was announced just a few days ago, the CDC and the airport authorities are going to be implementing policies to make sure there's going to be a smooth transition and no entry delays for travelers coming to the United States. As you remember, in April, they dropped the requirements of needing masks in airplanes and at the airports, and we see it as a natural process of also eliminating the need for negative COVID tests, just like many other countries all over the world that already stopped using that requirement as well. So travelers who are not US citizens, green card holders, or traveling to the United States on an immigrant visa, while you don't need proof of a negative COVID test to enter the United States based on this new announcement, you still need to show proof of vaccination before boarding your flight. So that is something that still is required, may go away in the future, but for the moment, if you're not a US citizen or green card holder, you still need to have proof of vaccination before boarding your flight to the United States. All the travel industry lobbied pretty hard to get rid of the requirement of a negative COVID test, put a big burden on the tourism industry, and made it difficult for certain travelers to enter the United States. And now with this requirement being lifted, it's definitely going to be a welcome call for tourists to come to the United States and visit for the summer. So definitely this announcement is another step forward in the recovery of air travel into the United States. But remember, if you are not a US citizen, lawful permanent resident, or traveling on an immigrant visa, while you don't need that test anymore, you still need to show that you have proof of vaccination, because some airlines are not going to allow you to board your flight and you're going to have issues when you enter the United States. So hopefully this information was helpful. I know quite a few are confused about this. This is a very recent announcement just a few days ago, and what this says is that you no longer need, as of June 12 at midnight, you no longer need proof of a negative COVID test before entering the United States, no matter where you're traveling from. However, if you're not a US citizen or green card holder or traveling on an immigrant visa, you still need to have proof of vaccination before coming to the United States. Once again, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. If I can help you in any way with your case, text me right here, 619-483-4549. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.